I never believed in fate. I believed in coincidence, until I met him. It happened on an ordinary Tuesday evening. I was waiting for the last bus home. The street was almost empty, just me, and one other man sitting on the bench a few feet away. I hadn't noticed him before. He looked completely ordinary. Dark jacket, black gloves, calm expression. He wasn't looking at me. Then he spoke. "Long day, Abdurrahmane." I looked up immediately. "Sorry. Do I know you?" He smiled. "No. But I know you." I assumed he had mistaken me for someone else. "It happens," I said. "I'm not who you think I am." He slowly shook his head. "No. I know exactly who you are." Something about the way he said it made me uncomfortable. He wasn't guessing. He was certain. I stood up. "I think you've got the wrong person." He looked at the ground. "You still have the small scar on your left knee." I froze. I had never told anyone about that scar. I got it when I was a child. I instinctively looked down, then back at him. "How do you know that?" He ignored the question. "You still sleep with the bedroom door slightly open." A cold feeling spread through my chest. "Who are you?" He smiled again. "You ask that every time." "Every time? What does that mean?" He looked toward the empty road. "The bus will be 4 minutes late." Right on cue. The electronic timetable changed. 4 minutes delayed. I stared at the screen, then back at him. "You guessed." "No." I remembered. I wanted to leave. Every instinct told me to walk away, but my legs refused to move. Then he said something that made my blood run cold. "You still blame yourself for that day." I couldn't breathe. There was only one day I blamed myself for. No one knew. No one. I whispered, "Stop." He continued calmly. "You still think about it before you fall asleep." My heart pounded. "What do you want from me?" He looked directly into my eyes for the first time. "I came to warn you." A bus pulled up. Its doors opened. No passengers got off. The driver never looked at us. The stranger stood. "Don't get on." I looked at the bus, then back at him. "Why?" "You won't come back." I laughed nervously. "You're insane." He didn't react. "You always say that." "Always." That word again. I stepped onto the first step of the bus. The stranger sighed. "You never listen." The doors closed behind me. I looked through the window. He was still standing there, watching. The bus pulled away. After a few minutes, I noticed something strange. The streets were unfamiliar. No traffic, no people, no lights in the buildings, only darkness. I walked to the driver. "Excuse me, this isn't my route." He didn't answer. He didn't even move. I reached for his shoulder. My hand passed straight through him. I stumbled backward. The driver wasn't there. The seat was empty. Yet the bus kept moving. The lights flickered. Every window became a mirror. And in every reflection, I wasn't alone. The stranger was sitting beside me, in every seat, watching, smiling. I squeezed my eyes shut. When I opened them, I was back at the bus stop. The bus was gone. The street was silent. The stranger stood exactly where he had been before. "I told you." I stared at him. "What are you?" He stepped closer. "So many questions, but only one matters." He leaned toward me and whispered, "Do you remember me now?" I shook my head. "No." He smiled sadly. "You will." He reached into his pocket, pulled out an old photograph, and handed it to me. It showed two people standing together. One of them was me. The other was him. The date on the back of the photo was 15 years in the future. I looked up in horror. He was gone. Only the photograph remained in my hand. Sometimes I tell myself it was all a dream. But every night, at exactly the same time, my phone vibrates. There is never a phone number, only one message. "See you tomorrow."